start my video. There we go. So for those who don't know it, I also have a YouTube channel, and I upload a lot of things from No Man's Sky there. I do upload my live stream, so if you want to see me and don't have time to come on, you can actually find me there. The link is on my Twitch page as well. It's not a building.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, Jesus. This planet is cold. Rather cold.
Thermal protection falling.
No, I record while I'm running. OBS has that function, so everything I'm doing is just recording my screen really, with my mic and camera, and it's the same. It's sent to Twitch. I have had situations where the recording messed up, and then I downloaded them and I cut them in two, so they are not 5 hours long. So
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay, can I make space? Actually, I can. Oh, this is going to...
Technology recharge.
But I will also say that I edit a lot of, I cut a lot of things out. If I think it's something interesting, I cut that out and put on YouTube as well. So I edit the stream down to what I find is good to put on YouTube. A lot of how-to stuff, and all the S-class ships I find goes up there. Nexus missions, so people can actually see what it's all about. But theoretically you could download them and then upload them if you wanted to. That was a good one to find. So maybe I should stop talking about not being lucky, because that was lucky. It was very lucky. Getting an S-class module I could actually use, that is brilliant. Okay, that's nice to know. Yeah, you could do it in the anomaly, but not in space station. Oh, that's cool if you can, because that has many times annoyed me, that it actually gave you a ship that was, so to speak, wrong. Especially when you scrapped the ship and then you got some other one which was broken or whatever it was. No, that's actually good to know. And that's something I have wished for, so I'm happy. It better. That makes it much better. I'm very happy with that. Are you starting to have a collection of ships? I saw your new fighter yesterday, but so I'm trying to make some space. Things that it's not really necessary, but I keep them for the future a little bit. I must admit that you need to upgrade your shields. You need to. You also you also need to deal with the heat problem on your gun. I always find that a problem with the Impronight until you get some proper S-class modules that actually deals with it. That was one of mine. I kept breaking the Infraknife modules. Nothing else but that, and I felt I was not able to fight anything, and that was really annoying. Yeah, I kind of know how it feels. It's annoying when things breaks. That's and even though you survive and all that, it feels like you are hanging on. What I saw yesterday, your fighting is quite good. That's. I must admit, I would not dare fighting sentinels with a bowcaster, but that's just me. I have other weapons that I prefer. Where did he come from? Did I miss something here? What is question? But to be honest, one thing we don't know is they might actually have upped them a little bit. That's not always,
Technology recharge.
and they might not even tell us anything because they might have this. Oh, they'll find out. Yeah. I must admit, after we got the corrupted drones, I have been using the pulse splitter because I feel that has the best output for me. But it's again, it's there's no right or wrong, and it's what you feel is best to fight with for you. There is some I don't like, and that's. But I know others, they love those I don't like, and it's. I think it is a little bit like they say with a gun. It's how it fits in your hand, and if you feel it fits, then it's yours. The thing is, if you put a lot of S-class modules on, everything can have a high output, so that is just... And I know a lot of especially YouTubers, or some of them also stream, they try to say, oh, you should calculate what the best output is, and that's what you should use, and then they come with some suggestions, and I don't like weapons which seem slow. I feel I fight at a disadvantage, so I want something which seems fast. It might not actually be better, but it seems faster. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but that's always been my choice in the game. And actually just trying to keep it off and make sure I could make that little bit of damage, which was enough to kill especially sentinels. Yeah, I'm trying to make space in my exosuit at the moment, so I have to refine sometimes to actually, first of all, get rid of that which doesn't have to stick there forever. But I do want every little bit of nanites I can get, because that I'm going to struggle with until a quite good bit into the game. So now I managed to make some slots. The thing is, you very quickly run around with a lot of stacks with the same in, and that is theoretically wasted space. But on the other hand, I am also a hoarder, so that I cannot do anything about. So, on we go. I would like a red dot somewhere. The thing is, I only need one more animal, so then I have them all on this planet. That would mean some bonus nanites, which is quite good. So it goes with the same. I have plenty of oxygen, so I'm actually not picking up. If I come down and have less than a stack, well, or a stack that is starting going down, then I will start adding to it. See if these goes to a trading post, but I have not seen anything which actually indicate they were. They just fly around. And that is a minor settlement which is very far away. Oh, this is going to be painful. Can I? I couldn't. Okay. So I'm trying to go south because that's. I try to follow one direction, not the bend, but the way I'm going, and hopefully that will mean that I at least will find something which is a little bit interesting.
Thermal protection falling.
somewhere, I know.
Technology recharge.
Oh man, this is a little bit more challenging than it actually looks. Mainly because of my lack of.
Slots in suit inventory.
Yeah, it's because I hit something when I take off like that, and it
Units received.
is trying to add it to a full back.
No free slots in suit inventory.
So
Free slots in suit inventory.
I would love to take those floating crystals, but I don't have space for them. Because I know at some point I'm actually going to need money, so that is where, okay, that is bad. So I will have to make the space immediately. I can.
Technology recharge.
Actually take and put in one slot and fill that up, and then I have something for selling when I get to that point. But the thing is, I don't know at this point if I will need money or resources. If I find a crashed ship, well, then at least there will be some storage slots in the ship, so yeah. And I can get rid of certain things. I hope. Otherwise, if I find a trading post, then I would need money, but then I can sell there and then start going around and finding stuff and getting more money. So I did that with the last one I did, and that actually worked okay. So, well, I find it quite important to get these because they sometimes give you a give you something for your exosuit. So that's or they give nanites. Both things is very useful. Even if they only gave a S class, C class, that could be useful, but we have to take one step at a time. So it was nanites. Might as well take them all in one go. That's a little bit better. to go that way if I stick to south. Which I think I will.
Technology recharge.
So it's tricky. It's a little bit tricky.
Technology recharge.
But yeah. So I hope Xbox Game Pass soon will add the update, because I would like to play on my normal one. Not that I mind starting new challenges and do things. I always find it intriguing, and I also encourage that people can put in suggestions if there's some specific challenges you want to see me attempt. There is some I have already declined. The fugitive one I don't want to do, because I think the premises is going to be very hard to follow. For those who don't know it, it's you are only allowed to use pirate stations, first of all, and there is even a limitation which type of ships you're allowed to use. So I think that will take way too long time to actually become fairly competitive with everything else. I'm not saying it's impossible, because I don't think it is, but it's very time consuming, and that's what kind of put me a little bit off. So I'm sorry I'm sitting with this and refining it, but I need to make sure I have space, and I'm going to try to take some of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take them because they come out as a something crystal, and they stack all together, and then you analyze them and you get whatever is in them. But I will not analyze them until I have a place where I can actually sell them, and then hope for the best. Hope for the best. That's the best I can kind of do right now. I do have some sellable things. I fell for the temptation, and attacked part of a depot. I took those which I knew gave a little bit of money. Those who didn't, I left. And I think that was quite a good choice what I took. Because when it's not a mission, you don't actually have to take it all.
Technology recharge.
So, but those of you who doesn't know, when you top up your protection, if it's
Technology recharge.
just around 20%, it only costs 1 iron battery, but if it comes too low, it will cost you 2. So you can actually save when you top up at around 20%. I sometimes forget that, actually. Yeah, that's my ship, which I'm not allowed to go near. I try to give a little bit of tips, and as I say, whatever I say, it's suggestions, and please take it as that. Only use what you think you can use in your gameplay. I'm not telling people how to play because I don't think I should, because there is no right or wrong. It's your game, it's your choice how you choose to play, and that I will emphasize I am very keen on. I can tell you something from real life people don't think about. If you notice, sometimes supermarkets sell buy 3, pay for 2. And many people then buy 3. The problem is they only needed 1. But they bought 3 and paid for 2, so they have 2 they don't need. That's a trap many people fall in. I've actually learned if I only need 1, I only buy 1, because yeah, I could save and get 1 for free, and it might be something I might need one day, but in the past I have actually sometimes chucked things out because they were not good anymore, because I didn't need them within the time limit, and I felt so stupid. So as I said, I'm not telling people what to do, I give suggestions. But there is many little things in games, some which we actually don't think about, we don't know, and it's not like there is a manual where it says down to 20% it only costs you 1. After that it's 2. I would say if you play on normal, it's 1 all the way down, I believe. So, but when you play the higher settings, it takes 2. So I'm running low on carbon, and that's quite normal, so I need to farm some carbon at some point as well. The thing I'm doing with the ferrite is I'm actually refining it into magnetized ferrite. First of all, it's worth more money. Second of all, it takes up less space. So I'm kind of trying to get some things that I can actually carry with me and still have a couple of free slots. I still need wiring loom for that. I don't have it, but well, I could have bought one for 80,000 and I didn't want to spend 80,000 on that. So that's where I take a choice, not spending overly on my money side, because I know if I have to buy a ship I would need proof around 4 million. So I really have to make money at some point, and that's just how it is. And it's no different from normal gameplay. You sometimes need money for something. You want a ship, you want a freighter, you want something which costs money, and then you actually have to somehow make them. It's just bloody hard without a ship to make money, I can tell you that. So I would rather spend the time and make something which is valued rather low, which is easy to get, up to the highest value I can for now, at least. This is probably not going to to earn me much, but at least every little helps sometimes. And here we go again. See, that took 2 because I was too slow. Ah well. That at least is something I can easily make, so that's so let's go and make a stack of these for now and hope the best. Okay, I don't have an advanced mining laser, so that plan is not going to work. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I know that. I did that on my other no ship as well. The meat that comes out of them is actually giving quite a good lump sum of money. I think it looked like that ship was landing somewhere, so is that the case? I should go that way, but I will go up on the top here and see if I can see something. It's not everything which shows up on the scanner, and that can be quite annoying. So, how many do I have space for? 4. That's another thing. saw you. Ha! Problem is when you don't see them. Ah. Did you refine the salt to chlorine? That's an old trick with salt. Oh. I'm just going to stay here a moment because I need a very short bathroom break. So I should be safe here. If I'm not, then well, I'll take that up when I come back. I'll be gone for a couple of minutes. It will be quick. So back again. Yeah. Sorry for that, but sometimes is that what is needed. So how much cobalt did I get? Make a little bit more. Should I make some more? No, it's an old trick because chlorine actually gives quite a lot, and it was used to crash the market. People made a lot of stacks with chlorine and went to a space station and sold it all, and then the price would drop because of all which was sold, so they bought it back for a fragment of the price, and then that was a way of crashing the market. I don't think it works anymore, but still, chlorine gives more than salt. Much more. What I always used to do in the old days, the very old days, was that when I didn't know what it sold for, then I would always refine one and see the price. So, and then calculate what is the best to do with this. Because of course I, like everyone else, wanted the best out of the situation. Yeah, no, I know it's not simple, and it's almost a science for some to get it right, but so I need a cobalt more. There. Yeah, I thought I was smart here and empty it out, so whether I was or not will have to be seen. Ah, fuck. Pardon my French. So, south is that way. But I wanted to go up on that ridge and have a look. And then you come up and there isn't any ridge. It is sometimes slightly frustrating. It is like that.
Technology recharge.
There's so many things I don't pick up because I don't really end up not having space for it if I come across something important, and that's annoys me. I can hear ships, but I can't see them. I think something is mocking me right now. Just saying. Sorry. Kind of had the wrong thing on my screen, so. Jesus. I go up and up and up, and you expect that you ended up on a ridge somewhere, and it doesn't seem to be the case. The next ridge seems to be higher, so oh dear. I think I should call this the no building challenge. Jesus. Oh man.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh fuck.
Technology recharge.
I'm not really living by my own recommendations, so yeah. Oh man. I don't think the game is making this easy for me, but I don't necessarily want easy, but I would like some maybe balance. I'm not flying in that direction, but oh man. Oh, stop. There's a building. Is it something we can use for anything? That is a good question. Or it was like the last one, which was actually not a building. So yeah, let's see. It's not useful, but never mind. Well, it's a building, so it's
protection falling. Technology recharge.
yeah, as I said, I should learn by my own suggestions. It's funny, there's a couple of things I normally find quite easily. I haven't found today. That is kind of weird. As I said, it's all about being lucky or not lucky, and yeah, that's the one I don't want to go to. 15 hours is a long time. I keep walking south, and the question is, at some point south turns into north, doesn't it? If you walk long enough. But I would say that about refining, because certain things you refine is actually not more valuable than those two you combine, for instance. That's another thing you have to kind of calculate. I don't know. That's the thing, over and over again, you don't know. One game I started, that was kind of it was a normal permadeath game, so as normal as it can be. And that on that I kept finding landed pilots, and that's another thing I don't see on this. Those kind of things.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
I should really follow my own advice. That is very, very bad teaching, so I come with it. You should do this because I don't do it. So that's another non-building. Nanites, okay. That at least is somewhat helpful. Why did the other one go there? I will have to go and look at it because if I don't, I won't know what on earth it is.
Technology recharge.
Theoretically, it could be something I could use. Hey, Wicked.
Item received.
One of these, it can be useful, so that's why I went for it. I'm gone. Sorry.
Technology recharge. An abandoned building, I can't use that for anything right now. Well, I can actually use it for one thing.
I get some nanites. A little bit of nanites is not a bad thing, so and I'm indoors so I can actually safely clean up a little bit.
Technology recharge.
So I'm technically struggling with space in my exosuit. That's not something new when I play these kind of challenges. What is new is I don't find anything useful, so yeah.
Units received.
Some of the things I find is actually quite useful. So at least that is good.
Technology recharge.
So how are you doing, Wicked? You good? Chilly here? Ah. Yeah, I'm playing on a new no ship one on my Steam account because Xbox Game Pass have not updated yet, and I don't want to sit and play on the old one when we have a new one. Which is kind of annoying me a little bit. I rather play on those I'm working on. Yeah, well, I hope it won't take too long. So, Steam really doesn't like when I change between the screens. Yeah, I know. Because otherwise it wouldn't be on Steam if it was Hello Game who hadn't released it. No, it's Microsoft, I know. I had hoped this afternoon because I suddenly got in a lot of updates to games, so I thought, oh, is it coming in with that? No, it didn't. Other games, but not that.
Technology recharge.
But then on the other hand, they gave us Diablo 4 the other day, Friday, I think, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. No, I always look at Steam if it's there, and at least then I have an alternative, but it's not really the best that they let us wait like that. It's actually slightly annoying, if you ask me. Oh well. Yeah. Why? But I'm thinking maybe I should start a normal PM on I think maybe I should start a normal PM on Steam and then have that as a alternative if Xbox takes too long another time, because I must admit it annoys me a little bit. It does that. Even though Steam has some issues that I don't like, but it doesn't really like when I change to the other screens for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, it's really annoying. That they take so long just for that. It already annoyed me when it took a couple of days. That should not be necessary in our time and age. Yeah, well, I'm not getting any younger. It's bad enough the other day people called me granddad. Yeah. That is
Technology recharge.
that's another thing that they think the customers is there for their sake. They forget it's the other way around. Oh, I dealt so much with their engineers in the past, but well, some of them was okay, and some of them was really arsey. uh, I must admit that well, you know what? People say so much about the young people nowadays and talking about snowflakes and all that. But I had a real good experience yesterday. We went out because we're training the dogs to go into the city and be around people and traffic and all that. And the little puppy has never been before, but we went in and we went to a pub for just a cup of coffee, and my daughter wanted something to eat, which took a little bit longer than we had expected. But never mind that. We were sitting outside and it was really nice weather, and these young people came in and they asked so politely if they could say hello to our dogs, and they generally was extremely nice youngsters, and that gives me hope for the future. It was not just one, it was several groups of youngsters, and that I actually found very nice, and they were respectful. They talked about our dogs, and yeah, nice people. And I know a lot of people actually is scared of the youngsters, but well, I don't know, because we used to live in the southern part of England, on the borderline of the Greater London area, and there was they excelled in rudeness, everyone there. And then we moved up here where, well, it's traditionally farmland, farming and livestock, and But it's also, it's a whole other culture here, and people are friendly, they are talkative, they it's like a whole other breed, and that I think that shines through to the youngsters as well. Then of course it does help. It's old Viking land, so that's that suits us well. Yeah, they don't complain here. We walk around with a battle axe and all that. No. uh, the funny thing is, my ex-wife is very much into. You're American, that's expected. All Americans walk around with a gun. I'm running out of carbon again. Oh, I could imagine. All I can say, now you sound like my dad. I think he always sounded like tree huggers and hippies was the worst that ever came into this world. I could imagine worse than them because they are actually quite harmless. I mean, I would say my dad used to call the Beatles for heavy metal, so that set things in perspective. He was very old-fashioned, so, and yeah. God bless him. Yeah, no, I have exactly the same. Well, that said, I don't mind people actually kind of approach me and talk to me, but I mean, I have my ideas and how I want things to be, and that's fine. And let me believe in my things, and you can believe in your things, and that doesn't make any difference. That was not what I wanted, but okay. Yeah, well, I talk a lot, and when people talk to me in a nice, polite way, I'm always willing to talk to them, and that's kind of fine for me. I don't mind people, and I agree with you. Don't judge. What is it I'm not getting? Carbon and oxygen I get, so that we can continue with. There's the carbon I need, so that's...
Technology recharge.
I know, and so am I. So that's people don't always like that, but then we take the exit option, if you ask me. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ugh. No, I've always been very much that if people don't like me, fine.
Technology recharge.
I don't expect everyone to do that, and it's the same. I don't love every people I meet, all people I meet either. That's how it is. Sometimes you just have a bad feeling about people, and that very rarely will change when you get to that point. Ugh. Yeah, I am refining here. That is a little bit in a situation where I'm running out of space in my exosuit, and I still haven't found a ship, so that's brilliant. But that's just how it is.
Technology recharge.
Yeah.
Technology recharge.
I just have to keep this running and make sure I get what I need. Nanites is actually a good thing to get under the belt because they will be practical when I actually get to spend them. So yeah, this is the thing. I would say I kind of like this challenge with not using the start chip, and I like actually what comes out of it, but it is sometimes time consuming till you get to the point where you have a ship. Oh. It always remind me of that old joke that the wife says to the man, "Darling, does these trousers make my ass look big?" And he reply, "It's not the trousers." But I mean, yeah. Well, it is. It is. Yeah. Well, if you can't take the answer, then don't ask the question. That's. Oh yeah. Well, I would say I have always looked at
Technology recharge.
women and for that matter men as well. I never really bothered about how they looked. I always more interested in the inside of people, and I rather want someone which I can have a good conversation with, and I think that's much more important than the cosmetics, so to speak. Yeah. But I mean, it's. Some of the things I remember best in my life is kind of sitting outside in the garden on a summer's night with as stars in the heaven and good weather and a glass of wine and sit and just talk, and you don't feel the time flies. Yeah. That is that's my recipe as well. That's yeah. There's nothing better than time just fly without actually you realize it. just by talking. I love that. It's well, I always been a talker. Phew. If I'm quiet more than 5 minutes, my kids ask me if I'm in a bad mood. I don't do quiet. And unfortunately, that's one thing from where I come from. We speak very loudly, and we don't have the politeness of keep a quiet conversation. So because if there's many people, then we will be heard. I had a colleague. He once asked me, "Is all Danes so loud?" And he had been to a party at his sister was dating a Dane, I believe, and it was they had been to a party and most has been Danish, and they are very loud. Yeah, I think that's something with your background. Not in a negative way, but I think that's very armed forces. That you extract all information without saying anything. It seems like that with everyone I've known who has been in military or Air Force, Navy. It's all the same. It's all, yeah. Dig your hole and I will fill it. Do you need a teaspoon? But one of the good things with the retired military people, that they always have some very good stories to tell, and because they always been stationed somewhere or met some funny people, and that's good. That makes things interesting. Yeah. Oh. You see, I'm again sitting and talking. It's yeah, I think that's the things which is better, sitting in the garden on a summer's day with a bottle of something. If you ask me, you're absolutely right. Some stories is not Twitch friendly. sitting here refining. I should have been out looking for a ship. That is really... Oh well. I'm going to click on the other screen for a moment. Still no news from Xbox. Ugh. Talking. No, oh, I'm running out again. Oh dear. I'll soon start to speak German, I think. So, anyone who wants to do permadeath with no starter ship, I will say, be patient. There's a lot of little tricky things which don't always add up, and it's not going to be one of those games which is over and done quickly. I must admit, I like games which is challenging as long as they're not impossible. I have in the past, people have given me challenges which was impossible actually to do, and that I do not appreciate. I must admit, I've gotten a little bit in the habit of looking at things before I start them and say, can I actually do this? And to be perfectly honest, I wasn't sure I actually could do permadeath. However, after someone talked me into it, and thank you Wicked for that, I have actually not looked back since. I haven't started a normal game. I did an expedition because that is forced into normal, but I actually found it a little bit dull. That was actually kind of a weird feeling, because it was a little bit like something has to happen now, and It was absolutely uncalled for. But yeah. But yeah, it's those wonderful things.
Technology recharge.
But it's a little bit funny to see the perception of people that, well, I could never play Permadeath. And I had it myself as well. And I mean, I did it even on stream my first time, and yeah, I made a fool out of myself maybe, but who cares? I mean, I had fun, and that's what it's all about. You know, so some of those people which has been inspired by watching me doing it and have started it, I think it's really great, and I think it's good to push your own boundaries sometimes and get out of the comfort zone. That's where things get interesting. It's not like jumping out of an airplane without a parachute and hope for the best. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, you die. Okay. Then you'll either jump up back on the horse and try again, or you'll say, no, this is not me, it's too difficult. And that's fair enough. You should always play so it's funny for you. Not because someone tells you it's better. It should be your decision, and it should always be that. I can never recommend anyone to play a game they don't find funny. Why? Why should you? I never been a big lover of sitting playing something for hours and then thinking I've wasted my time. I give things 15 minutes, and if that hasn't convinced me after 15 minutes, then I'll find another game. And I do the same with a movie. If the first 15 minutes can't catch me, or 10 minutes even, then I don't want to waste my time. I want to see something, do something which I find interesting. But I also learned to be honest to myself about it, because in the old days you would buy a movie and now you paid for it, then you fucking had to see it. Oh, sorry my swearing. You had to see it because you paid for it. And that's a little bit the same as buying some food which is rotten. Would you still eat it? You paid for it. No, you wouldn't. And it's actually the same philosophy. I think it's very important that you do things in life that give you some sort of pleasure, whether it's whatever the pleasure is. It's what you should stick to, as long as it's within the letter of the law. I cannot encourage anyone to break the law. But in the end, that would be your responsibility, not mine. But oh dear, I am. Why did I get these? That was a mistake. So I still have no space left. Why? What am I doing here? I have too much oxygen. Yeah.
Technology recharge.
This is I don't even have space for that. Okay. Oh man, I am just going south. The problem is I can't really pick anything up right now. Was there any other buildings around? I should see that before I just run off. That was debris. That was the manufacturing facility. planet. It's not really useful right now. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Man. Oh, man. Oh, bugger all. Yeah, that was not smart.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Component repaired.
That was actually quite stupid. Oh. me a sec. Oh, shit. Sorry for that. I had to check the dog.
Technology recharge.
It sounded like she was pulling up the carpet in the hallway. Which she won't, but sometimes you have to check your dogs what they're doing. And I will say having border collies actually have taught me that if they have an idea, that is what is going to be followed through. It's a little bit funny. The last game I played of this type, I found very early 2 observatories, which didn't give anything useful, but at least I found them. Here I haven't found one single one, but many other different things, useless, but still. I don't understand why that black blob comes up. Well, that's actually weird. So,
Technology recharge.
better fuel up.
Technology recharge.
long way it lets me walk. Oh, I chose the wrong way. Oh. Don't investigate. It wasn't me. I am puzzled. Yeah, it does look like grassland. Probably I should save the sarcasm a little bit.
Protection falling.
Yeah, I don't have space for taking anything, so I will just leave it, unfortunately. Oh, that's not a building, I can tell. I don't think it's a building, I can't see it.
No, it's not a building. Well, rather annoying, but more there, but Jesus. So the question is, I actually think I can save here. And hopefully go into the cave and stay. That is not safe. Jesus, there's a lot of them. So I actually think I will kind of end it there. So the question is, are we going to
Answer that. Don't answer that.
oh,
No.
be
No matter.
quiet. Who is actually on? Is there someone we can raid? There's not really someone on I know who is, and some of these sound very odd. Okay, I'll say that I will say good night for tonight. I'm not going to raid those people I thought would be online or not, so I will let you find your own way through. So I have reached the end of today, I believe. Well, you are all very welcome, and I will bid you all a good night. I'll be back tomorrow at 8, and whether I will continue this or whatever happens on the Xbox side, I have no clue. So worst case, I will continue this tomorrow, but I will be here from 8 o'clock UK time, and as usual, and feel free to pop by, and feel free to say hello when you come in, and contribute in the chit chat. You are all very welcome to do that. So good night from me here, and I wish you a very good night and a very happy Easter, and or the rest of it at least, and take care out there. See you tomorrow. Good night.